That's for real. Watch out.
What happens when a heated rivalry boils over into chaos? Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the undefeated knockout king, and Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, the Olympic sensation taking the lightweight division by storm, were supposed to hype their fight, but instead, they almost started one. This wasn't just another press conference meltdown. Brace yourself for the moment Keyshawn Davis sent shockwaves through the boxing world by slapping Gervonta Davis. Tank Davis, known for his crushing knockout power and larger-than-life personality, has been a magnet for headlines, both for his dominance in the ring and his controversies outside it. From legal troubles to ongoing drama with Floyd Mayweather, Tank's name never seems to leave the spotlight.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy is so unusual. His style so unusual and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped him. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
Enter Keyshawn Davis, the rising star with Olympic credentials and a serious chip on his shoulder.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh. No, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's a harder puncher.
Keyshawn had been making waves in the boxing world with a string of impressive wins, and he wasn't holding back when it came to calling out Tank.
World title definitely be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock.
The rivalry ignited with subtle jabs on social media, tweets, Instagram posts, and interviews where Keyshawn accused Tank of being overrated and avoiding tough opponents. Never one to back down, Tank responded with his own sharp digs. The back and forth quickly heated up, fueling fan excitement and demands for the two to face off in the ring. The press conference was meant to hype up their upcoming fight and build anticipation, but instead, it turned into an unscripted spectacle that no one saw coming. The atmosphere was electric as the fighters took their seats. Promoters and organizers tried to maintain a professional tone, but it was clear from the outset that things were about to get heated. Verbal jabs flew back and forth, with Tank, ever the showman, mocking Keyshawn for his lack of marquee victories. Keyshawn didn't hold back, firing back by calling Tank a paper champion and accusing him of dodging real competition. The same trash talk that had been brewing online now boiled over in person.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even ready to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill, the ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short ain't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him go fight in Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Keyshawn, visibly frustrated, shot up from his seat and leaned into the microphone, his voice growing louder as he pointed an accusing finger at Tank. He called Tank out for being a poor role model and claimed his antics were tarnishing the sport of boxing. Tank, unfazed, leaned back in his chair with a smug grin, dismissing Keyshawn with a casual wave as if to say he wasn't worth the effort. Then, chaos erupted. In a flash, Keyshawn stormed across the stage, closing the gap between him and Tank in mere seconds. Gasps filled the room as security scrambled to react, but it was too late. With a resounding slap that echoed through the hall, Keyshawn struck Tank across the face, sending shockwaves through the crowd. In the days after, rumors spread about why Keyshawn lost his cool. Some people believed it was a smart strategy to mess with Tank's mind and get a mental advantage before their fight. Others thought Keyshawn just couldn't take Tank's trash talk and disrespect anymore and finally snapped. Tank didn't wait long to respond, but here's the twist. He didn't come out swinging at Keyshawn. Instead, he started by complimenting him. Tank downplayed the slap, calling it more of a push. Then, he made an interesting claim, saying Keyshawn Davis is a better fighter than Shakur Stevenson. Yep, you heard that right. Maybe Tank's trying to win over the fans by playing the nice guy.
What has Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Keyshawn looking way more better than him. I keep screaming that he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
What do you say to those who might be
saying his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, we're afraid of something. It gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense always winning basketball and football. That shit don't win in boxing.
Tank has openly questioned Shakur's power and aggression, suggesting that Keyshawn's speed, hunger, and knockout potential make him a bigger threat.
He just jumped. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fight, I probably been him on game.
To understand why this press conference was such a big deal, you need to look at the history between these two fighters.
The light skin posted those messages about me sparring. I'm really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude.
The rivalry between Gervonta and Keyshawn has been building for months. It all started when Keyshawn called out Tank on social media, accusing him of avoiding tough fights and taking the easier route to keep his undefeated record intact.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He make shit look good. He make the shit look better than what...
Tank, for his part, mostly ignored the noise, at least publicly. But behind the scenes, it was clear he wasn't happy about the disrespect. This press conference gave him the chance to set the record straight, and he did so in a way no one saw coming.
Energy he coming with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
For Keyshawn, the slap was a gamble. It put him in the spotlight like never before, but it also brought huge pressure. He had to back up his actions in the ring, or he risked being remembered as the guy who slapped Tank but couldn't deliver when it counted.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's in the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
For Tank, the slap was a challenge to his pride and his legacy as one of boxing's biggest stars. He couldn't afford to let Keyshawn get the better of him, not in the press conference, and definitely not in the fight.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, Jordan was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
The obvious next step is for Tank and Keyshawn to settle things in the ring. Fans are already excited for the fight, and the press conference only added more fuel to the fire.
Watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's give him a good ass spank.
Gervonta Tank Davis has hinted that 2025 could be his final year in the ring, making every fight now a chance to protect his perfect record and solidify his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
That's why stepping into the ring with Keyshawn Davis could be risky. Young, hungry, and dangerously skilled, Keyshawn has what it takes to threaten Tank's perfect record.
Is Keyshawn ready, based on this performance, to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him. Because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? But it is what it is. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Most pros are siding with Keyshawn on this one, and that speaks volumes about the guy.
What was your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man, Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash, too, prior to today, too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
Let's be real. One bad night could wreck everything Tank has built. With retirement on the horizon, facing someone as dangerous as Keyshawn isn't just a fight. It's a gamble that could shatter his flawless legacy.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's
He's got speed, power, and a style that could give Tank serious problems.
More weapons. Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah. Keyshawn.
Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh. No, I thought he was.
At just 24 years old, he's already proving himself as a force to be reckoned with, and he's hungry to take down the division's top dog.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted. Like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf.
Floyd Mayweather is now backing Keyshawn Davis, and let's just say it's pouring gas on an already explosive fire.
Floyd fucked with DB3. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first, and he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, he told me that. I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I can call Floyd right now. He fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga. I'm not gonna.
Floyd isn't just giving advice. He's in the gym, hands-on, getting Keyshawn ready for the biggest fight of his career. And considering Floyd's history with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, this partnership feels way more personal than professional.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
The beef between Floyd and Tank runs deep. Once mentor and protege, their relationship began to crumble when Tank started feeling overshadowed and controlled by Mayweather's influence in his career.
Like, I gotta do that. A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this?
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.